Coach, a very different looking team with 21 new faces on a roster of 36, but it seems like you've been having a very successful spring. Can you kind of describe the feel around this team and what you've been able to take away from the two scrimmages thus far?
Yeah, there's a lot of excitement in the locker room right now, especially coming out of the off-season work with Jeff, headed into our preseason practices. Guys are really excited for the tempo that we're practicing with, for the pace that we're practicing with. We're really excited to be able to focus on playing fast, and I think that's something that's translated through our two scrimmages so far.
You lost a really good senior class last year. What have you seen out of your seniors this year in terms of bringing that leadership with so many new faces? You need to kind of rely on that group to make sure everyone's up to speed.
Absolutely. I've been so grateful for the work our seniors and our upperclassmen have put in so far from the fall through now. Their work in the classroom has been unbelievable, and I think that's really translated to the type of ownership our guys have taken on the field as well. The seniors in particular have done a great job with our captains, Matt Murphy, Jack Fournier, and Cam Dixon. Those are all guys that are really doing an unbelievable job putting the team first and helping the younger guys understand what it means to play Beacons lacrosse.
Up front, a couple key losses, but you do bring back three of your top four scorers. How much are you going to have to rely on those three, and who are some of the newcomers who are potentially going to have a big impact?
Yeah, I mean, we have an incredible freshman class we're excited about. We have some transfers as well. Dara Fahey and Michael Claflin are two guys that jump off the page as guys that are ready to make an immediate impact on the offensive side of the ball. We've had a lot of returners that have progressed quite a bit and matured quite a bit, so we're really excited to put a high-paced offense on the field this year.
In the face-off X, you've got Redmond back after a really strong season. Who are some other guys who are going to be those two-way guys for you who will make a big impact trying to fill the shoes of the Arnolds?
Sure. So, I mean, at the face-off X, Jared Colte and Jack Jabrinsky, who's a transfer from Catholic, have both been guys that have showed a ton of promise early on. Beyond that, Jeremy Gerard, again, we did, I think, made more of an emphasis this offseason of recruiting guys that are multi-sport guys, and I think that's really shown for us. I think a guy like Jeremy Gerard that was, starting quarterback for his high school football team, basketball player, is really a guy that knows how to lead on both ends of the field, even just as a freshman.
Defense might be the area where you have the most returners, really strong group. How has that group kind of come together and put together some good results during the scrimmages?
Sure. I mean, with Coach Chris and Coach Jack really taking the reins on the defensive side of the ball, we've been very impressed with the work that they've done so far. With so many returners, with so many new athletes as well, it's really been great for us to see the way the returners are kind of showing them the way, showing them the aggressive brand of lacrosse we want to play. And so I think, we're really excited for that group that's really going to be an anchor for us on the defensive side.
Last year, you were never really able to settle on one goalie with five different guys seeing time. Cam Dixon, the lone returner after getting injured last season. How's that three-man goalie situation working?
Sure. Cam Dixon did a great job for us in both of our preseason scrimmages. He's going to be our starter tomorrow, and we look for him to continue his success.
One of the big new rule changes in lacrosse is the shot clock. How have you guys gone attacking that? Obviously, a bigger roster helps, but also maybe having that recognition of the different times and what you need to do.
Absolutely. I mean, it's the clock awareness has been a huge emphasis in us for practice to this point. In terms of how we play the game, for us, it won't affect us a ton on settled offense. We were a team that's getting a shot on goal within 40 or 50 seconds anyhow. The big difference for us is on the ride and clear. We want to be incredibly aggressive in transition, and with opponents only having 20 seconds to clear the ball past the midline, that's something we want to take advantage of.
This year, your schedule's kind of back heavy in terms of your home games. Only one home game in that first month plus. With a young group, how does that maybe change the focus of trying to keep everyone steady and recognizing that you're going to have to go on the road and hopefully put up some results?
I mean, our guys, we have a gritty group, and we have a group that takes pride in that and takes pride in meeting challenges. So I think the road games aren't going to be too much of a challenge for our guys in that sense. We did make a very intentional move in making our schedule much harder this year, playing a lot of teams that are going to challenge us in the non-conference schedule.
Talk about challenging. You play some of your toughest games right before you open conference play at Keene State. How might that help? Because picked right behind Keene State, that will be a really good measuring stick for you guys.
Absolutely. I mean, for us, we're really focused on tomorrow and putting out a great effort then. As far as looking at the season as a whole, we do head into Keene with a couple of very strong opponents before that. I think we play Trinity, a couple days before we head up to Keene. So for us, it's really about our guys getting comfortable playing college lacrosse.